My name is Dione Dwyer, and I pronouns she, her, hers, and I'm a mother. I'm a student. I am a CNA, health caregiver, and also a resident leader and president of resident council here in our community.
What inspires you as a Black creator?
My inspiration was always my children. Started from when they were in school. Two of them are adults now. I have one left, and he's a junior in high school. So even when I lose track of why I'm doing this, trust and believe that something's going to happen to remind me why I'm still doing it. So the inspiration comes from the kids because whether we like to know it or not, they are our legacy. They are the generation that we brought into this world, period. They are going to be there after us. And regardless of if we care, if they carried on or not, we have to at least care that they have to deal with what we left behind. And I don't think we want to leave something behind that they can't deal with. I'm sure the world will just end. I have lived here for 16 years and only started working with PT partners, I want to say 5 years ago, when they first started, somewhat. And it was a way to bring the residents together. And I noticed that for what PT partners did for the residents, they helped them recognize their rights and their power as far as when it comes to where they live and what they deserve. But there was always a rift in that. So I guess you could say PT Partners is always helping the residents come together, but there's always something trying to pull it away. I'm not sure how to explain that, but it's almost like you have to live it to know it. I've heard the phrase putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, but I never thought I'd see the whole thing play out like that. But they do it every time. Every time. You have to live here. And they clock out at 5 p.m. and they go home. And I've said that so much to their face till I am actually exasperated. You go home at 5 p.m. I stay here. You don't know what it's like. Because sometimes they plea and they're like, oh, we understand, and this and that, whatever. And I'm like, no, you don't. Stop saying that. Just piss me off even more. I'm sorry. It gets me upset when they say that. I feel like they want to, but they don't. I don't see it in their face and I don't see it in their actions. And I refuse to hear it in their words until they do something, but that's just me. We had another program director, and they would bring him all these programs trying to help train us and I guess speak differently and look at things differently. And one of the phrases that came out of all of that at some point was PT Barnum, a place to live where opportunity lives. I would actually love to see that because I live here and it does not feel like that. How can we get there with all the fight back, all the pushback? Because no matter what you try to do, it's almost like, well, you can't do it this way and you're not supposed to do that, and who said you could do that? Who gave you permission? I mean, this building we're in right now, they want us to pay rent to use this space that is supposed to be a community center. But the fact that we gather as residents and have meetings, oh, we are not supposed to be doing that. You can't ask people to do something that you would never do. You can't ask people to live in a situation that you would never live in. We're human beings first. All of us. We all come from the human race. And what you wouldn't want any of your friends, your child, or your parents to experience, why would you want somebody else to experience that? I mean, I thought we were supposed to be living in one world, experiencing the same thing. Because technically, every human being actually all have the same end goal in this life. We all want to live in a comfortable space. We all want to live a comfortable life. And we all want to be happy with our friends and family. That's it. But some of us can't even get that. Because someone else decides that they're going to be the hierarchy. And since they have to manage that space you live in, they'll be the one to say how you live and when you live it. And that's what that feels like. They're telling us how to live.